Lieutenant Mitchell. Top Gun rules of engagement exist for your safety and for that of your team. They are not flexible, nor am I. Either obey them or you are history. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
For the 30th anniversary of Top Gun, there's an all-new special edition out on Blu-ray and digital platform, like on iTunes. One of the most memorable characters is Mike Viper Metcalf, played by Tom Skerritt, who joins me right now. Tom, greetings from Las Vegas.
Oh, well, thanks, Jeff. How you doing there in dry Las Vegas?
Well, it's getting pretty hot here. We're approaching triple digits, but you know what? I'm a Las Vegas native. I can take it. I've dealt with this my whole life. Now, Tom, I have to tell you right off the bat that, I am such a huge fan of yours. I was like 12 years old when I saw Alien in the theater, and my brothers showed me MASH when I was younger, and I loved Picket Fences growing up, and I am such a big fan of yours, and I just wanted to say thank you so much for an incredible career, because you're one of those actors that have always been there at the beginning of my life.
Well, thank you very much. I'm a lucky man.
You've had so many different roles over the years. What has Top Gun meant to you? What does Top Gun place in all the different films that you've made?
I don't know how to gauge that, really. I don't dwell on the work other than really embracing it, because I'm basically a filmmaker. I was at UCLA as an English major who was interested in directing, and here I am all these years later having made a living as an actor, so I'm just very appreciative of the whole ball of wax. And as far as Top Gun was concerned, Tony Scott was going to direct it. I knew his caliber was something that I'd like to be around and I could learn from, so I was delighted to be able to have the opportunity to do Top Gun.
So when I was a kid, the F-14 Tomcat, especially the Jolly Roger Squadron on the USS Nimitz, I was obsessed with. So in terms of Top Gun, how involved was the Navy on a day-to-day basis?
The Navy was involved day to day. They had wonderful advisors. Every detail they gave Tony Scott, who had asked for every detail. It's the details really that make anything work, any story, any film. It's the bits and pieces that people put together with it subconsciously frames the picture for everyone who's watching the show. So we had that experience, and I was able to be around watching how he put it together, watching his point of view evolving every day. So it was a nice experience.
All right, Tom, so rumor has it that Lou Gossett Jr. and John Voight were also up for Viper. You care to comment on that? How did you catch the producer's eye?
I don't know about all that. I know I wanted to do the film. When I read it, Tony Scott was involved, and I had a nice conversation with Tony Scott about it. And the producers were questionable. They felt somebody with a little more of a hard edge to them should be playing that role. I convinced them otherwise.
All right, Tom, set the record straight. There have been rumors for years of a Top Gun sequel. Is there any truth to these rumors?
I don't have a clue about it. I've been hearing it, as you have been, that they're going to make one next year, and then it's next year and next year. It's still the same case. Who knows if they even have a screenplay. It's difficult to replicate a classic.
So last year, Top Gun was admitted to the National Film Registry at the Library of Congress. How does that make you feel as someone who contributed to that film, that now it's being considered a national treasure?
Well, I didn't know that. Yeah, that's nice to know. I'm just glad to be a part of this whole thing. Being able to make the films I've made over the years, how can I favor one over the other? I mean, my good fortune is what I look at and thinking, what a lucky guy. I got through all of this. I've done it. I've done these. I've been a participant here. Thank you.
Do you have a favorite memory of director Tony Scott?
No, every day I remember learning something new from him. A shame that he's not here with us to be able to do probably what could have been a nice sequel. I don't know what it's going to be now. I think his death really changed a lot of things in terms of how this new version would be.
Now, Tom, I'm a fan of the Hanna-Barbera cartoon Jonny Quest. I'm not sure if you ever heard of it or not, but it was a very famous cartoon in the 1960s. Well, now they're making a live-action big movie version directed by Robert Rodriguez, and I always thought you would make a perfect Dr. Benton Quest. So, you gonna take the part?
Well, thank you. Make an offer.
Okay, I'm online, and I'm gonna campaign for you. I'll even send a letter to Robert Rodriguez, but you should play Dr. Benton Quest. Tom, thank you so much for talking to me today. This is a total thrill. Thank you so much, and good luck to you.
Thank you very much. Nice to see you.
Okay, Top Gun is now available on a special edition Blu-ray, DVD, and digital copy in a special steel box. It's also available on iTunes. I'm a digital man too. I love everything on demand. VOD. But check it out right now. It's got all new extras too. For more reviews and interviews, just surf on over to my website, vegasfilmcritic.com. Check out my podcast on iTunes. And if you like what you see here, please comment below, subscribe, share, thumbs up. That is if you're watching on my YouTube channel. If you're watching on regular television, go to my YouTube channel and do all of that. I'm Jeffrey Howard. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you next time.